I was in a Southern European country at one point running a terrorist source. And this terrorist source was from that country, in other words, ethnically from this Southern European country. And we would conduct meetings, which we call rolling car meetings. So a driver drives, and I sit in the back seat with the source and conduct the debriefing. For a variety of reasons that have to do with being able to change location and change profile and not being pinned down. So one day we pick this individual up, and the new driver happens to be ethnically from the same country. An American Cit whose family immigrated to the States 50 years prior. One of the great benefits to him is he speaks the language, and if you put him on the street, he looks like everybody around. I start trying to talk, the source won't talk. We've been meeting for months. Source all of a sudden won't speak. I ask about 3 or 4 times okay, what's up here? And the source just nods at the driver and says something like, "Who's he?" And all of a sudden it clues into me that the problem is he looks like a local. And I said, okay, if he's here, you understand he's an American and he's with me. Doesn't matter where his people came from. And the source's response was, "I know, and I still don't like it because I don't trust my own people. They talk too much." So your standard diversity, equity, and inclusion person would say, this is exactly what you want. Okay, well, yeah, if I want that guy to be on the street conducting surveillance, following a target, you're 100% right, because he can blend in and disappear in a way that I will never be able to achieve, even though I spoke the language. I'm just not going to pass as a local. Forget about it. Okay. But in that situation, what did the source want? Ideally, blonde hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. Whatever their stereotype of an American was. Somebody who screams, "I'm an American," from 50 feet away. That's what they want. So that's not always the case. The point is, it's not about these kind of silly, arbitrary decisions. It's about what works. You recruit a female case officer. Okay, great. I'm all for that. I'm married to a retired female case officer who kicked butt all over the world. She'll be the first one to tell you if she walks out onto the street in a Middle Eastern country or on the street in India or Pakistan as a white lady with blonde hair, there's no way in hell she's blending in, disappearing, man. She's going to attract a crowd wherever she goes. It's better than TV. Why? Because there's nobody that looks like this here. You're screaming attention. So it should be about what's necessary to conduct the operation. It should be about who's going to be there. I'm less entertaining than her on the streets of Pakistan, but obviously I'm not blending in either. They're not looking at me, no matter how good my Urdu is, and saying, "Well, I think you're from Lahore." I don't think that's happening. Can't do anything.